Hey guys, this is going to be the third time I've tried to film this. Sorry, I'm getting yelled at by my phone that I'm using too much time or taking too much time. I did have these all in order of buying them at used bookstore, Dollar Tree, Barnes & Noble summer sale. I'm just going to go through them as I pick them out of the stacks. I think for the most part I still have them all together and how I bought them, but right now, or at least they did a couple weeks ago, have up to 85% off Barnes & Noble summer sale. So if you want to look, they may still be on sale. The only reason I actually placed an order with them is because I got that book settlement credit. It was almost $16, so I thought, let's go see what we can find. The first three are series, which if you're interested, these are only $4.99 a piece. I think they're normally $25, so it would be a good time to get them while they're on sale, and while they still have them. They may be getting rid of them because they are Barnes & Noble exclusives. They are Wizard of Oz, first 5 novels, then novels 6 through 10, Emerald City of Oz, and books 11 through 15, The Magic of Oz. So these are going to look really pretty on a bookshelf. And then the next one is Lucky Us by Amy Bloom. This one takes place in the 40s. 2 best friends kind of trying to break into Hollywood. So that one sounded cute. Then we have The Aftermath by Ridian Brooke. I think I've seen a couple of people haul this or talk about it. It takes place after World War II. Family buys a house in Berlin, and rather than kick the widowed mother and daughter out, they live with them. So it's that and kind of rebuilding a life thereafter. Then we have The Museum of Extraordinary Things by Alice Hoffman. I do actually already have the ebook of this, but I wanted a hard copy. Then we have The Wife, the Maid, and the Mistress by Ariel Lawhon. This one I realized is the third of a trilogy, so I'm going to have to find the first 2. It is Land of Dreams by Kate Kerrigan. So I'm going to need Ellis Island and City of Hope. Then we have Juliet's Nurse by Lois Levine, Romeo and Juliet. We have I Shall Be Near to You by Erin Lindsay McCabe. This one takes place during the Civil War. Then we have a bunch of them knock over, so hang on. We have The Witness Wore Red, The 19th Wife Who Brought Polygamous Cult Leaders to Justice by Rebecca Musser. It's also one that I have an ebook of, but wanted a physical copy. And these were all, the Wizard of Oz books were the most expensive, $4.99 a piece. The rest of them were like $2.99 or $3.99. Then we have Dear Leader, My Escape from North Korea by Jang Jin Sun. I have a couple kind of like this, one paperback and then a couple of ebooks about North Korea. Then this one I did try to read, but I wasn't in the right mood for it, but I'll try again. It's Manson, Life and Times of Charles Manson by Jeff Wynne. It's actually very well written, so I think it'll be good. Then Cora by Philip Margulies. Name sounds familiar. For some reason I was trying to say Middlesex was written by him, but that's Jeffrey Eugenides. I can't remember what else he wrote. I think that's all from Barnes & Noble. The rest are Dollar Tree and the used bookstore. Have Tormented Star by Clark Gable. Of course, everybody knows him from Gone with the Wind. I was interested in reading this because last year I read a book about his wife, Carol Lombard, who died in a plane crash. And it kind of really messed him up thereafter. Barney Fife and Other Characters I've Known by Don Knotts. So this one is short and it'll take no time at all. Hetty's Folly, The Life and Breakthrough Inventions of Hetty Lamar, The Most Beautiful Woman in the World by Richard Rhodes. She was an actress and then she went on to be an inventor and to help invent GPS, basically. So she was pretty talented and a girl genius. So come on. Then we have the 10 Things I've Learned About Love by Sarah Butler. Paranoia by Joseph Finder. And this one, the last one, and this one came from the Dollar Tree. This one I want to see the movie, but I want to read the book first. So it sounds interesting. I'll have Evan download it. While You're Away by Jessa Holbrook. This one is a young adult. Can't really tell you much about it because it just sounded summery and like an easy, brainless read. Symptoms of My Insanity by Mindy Rafe. I've had this one on my wish list for quite some time, and so I was glad to find it for $1 rather than $10, so of course I grabbed it. The Hive by Jill Hornby. This one, on the back it said it was Mean Girls for Moms, so sounded kind of cute and funny. And hang on, I got to pull these others off the floor. They crashed. We have Ball of Fire, Lucille Ball. Last Letter from Your Lover, Jojo Moyes. I've only read Me Before You. I loved it. I'm on the fence about seeing the movie because I have it in my brain a certain way and I don't want to ruin it, even though I know that it ends the same way. And the last four, I do believe. Why Are You So Sad by Jason Porter. This one's short little fiction. Ellen Hilderbrand, Summerland. This one looks like a beachy read, so I may take it on vacation / honeymoon next week. Then we have The Good Inn by Black Francis and Josh Frank. This one's kind of a historical. It takes place at the beginning of the 1900s. It is kind of tawdry, so I would check the description of it first before you buy it, because you may not be interested, depending on, you know, if you like tawdry smut or not. And then The Fields by Kevin Marr. This one's a boy growing up in Dublin in the 80s, which is why it piqued my interest. I know I went through those very fast. I did want to kind of give a brief synopsis of all of them, but I'm afraid my camera's gonna chop me off again for saying I'm too long-winded. I did just finish Fried Green Tomatoes. That's my slump buster kind of book. It always puts me in a better mood. So I read that. I tried to read the Charles Manson book and the Jojo Moyes, but I wasn't in the mood. Tried to read the second book in The Expanse, the sci-fi series, and something else. I can't remember what it was, but nothing was doing it for me. So I ended up picking up Little House on the Prairie. It's easy and cute and fun, so I'll just read it for a while until I figure out what my brain wants. But that's it. I dread having to move all of these. My husband and I are in the process of buying a house, and the thought of all the books that are going with me is overwhelming. So you may see me do a book on haul because there are some I'm going to get rid of, probably take either to the library to donate for their book sales or to like Habitat thrift store. Those would make me happy because somebody would get them for a good price. They'd find a good home. Trying to figure out what I want to take on vacation with me, if I'm just going to take my tablet or just some old paperbacks I don't care to get sandy or wet that I can just throw in my bag. But that's it for now. Tell me what you're reading, if you've read any of these, and I should put them up on my list of TBR to, you know, do them as soon as possible. But let me know. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.